Here with Northwestern State volleyball co-head coach Hugh Hernisman. Following an off weekend for you, prior to that you host Central Arkansas. It's 1K day. You pack the stands, and in front of your home crowd you're able to sweep them and end that win streak of theirs. Before we moved on to Sam Houston, reflect a little bit on that win.
Yeah, Steph and I watched that match again on Saturday. Just as kind of a way of evaluating ourselves, our tactics or strategies against them. The thing that really stood out to me is it looked about as good on the second day of watching it as it did live. And the thing that really jumped off the page to me is that we were just really in position to make a lot of plays. I thought that we saw their patterns real well. We used our eyes real well, and that really made a difference in what we were able to do with our block. The adjustments that we made with our defense, I thought, really worked. I thought we served really well. But it was a big win. It's probably the biggest win that we've had at home in the program's history. So that being said, it didn't make our season. It's just another game for us, and we move on to Sam Houston, who came in here just over, a little over a week ago and beat us in 5 at home. So that's an important match because it's the next one, but it's important too because we have to try to even things up with them moving forward here.
Several players really with a big week, including your senior Stacey DeFranco. Really just seems like this time of year she really just turns it on, and just an incredible match there against Central Arkansas. Talk about her performance and just what that meant.
Yeah, this is kind of Stacey's MO over the last couple seasons. Is she's been playing hurt, and so we try to protect her early in the year. And she's such a great competitor, and she's so she's so driven. And I think that what you're seeing now is not surprising to us. She's stepping up when we need her. She usually plays real well against Central Arkansas. We can count on her in big matches like that. And now what you're seeing is week to week, she's not just producing defensively and serve receive and with her block and with her serve, but she's starting to put up some good offensive numbers too. She's going to be efficient. She's never going to be high kill just due to the nature of our offense and the balance we have. But she's getting to be more and more efficient, playing low error. And the thing that stood out, honestly, from Saturday too with her and probably in the last few matches is her serve is really starting to work. We're putting up a lot of runs on people when she's back there. So part of that has to do with her defending after she serves. But she's taking teams out of system, which is huge for our defense.
When you look at the Sam Houston squad, again, it's one that you saw here recently. You push them to 5, they end up taking it. Talk a little about that team. It's, offensively, both teams there really putting on a show. What's it gonna take to slow down Devaney? What's it gonna take to slow down that offense and be effective here on Tuesday night in Huntsville?
I think after we watched the match, one of the things that we noticed was that there were a lot of what we would consider to be routine plays that we just didn't quite make. Whether it was just not making the dig altogether or just not putting the dig in a productive spot. So we talk about making the easy, and if we can take care of those easier situations, they're going to present some challenges. It's a very good offensive team. Dev is, one of the best hitters in our conference. So she's going to get her kills. We know that. But when she gives us opportunities, when they're a little bit out of system and she has to, put a ball on top of us, we need to make sure that we not only dig that, but we dig that into good places where we can run transition offense and counterattack. So that's going to be, I think, the key for us is trying to hold her down. I mean, she had half their kills against Corpus on Saturday and beat them in 3. So everybody tries to shut her down, and it's really not working. She's killing almost 5 balls a game, and she's such a nice player and such a good player that it's tough to really control her. But you have to at least do some things to like I said before, take care of the easier plays and convert on those, and then just be good in other areas.
With 4 matches remaining in conference play and really against some quality opponents, you touched on it a little bit, but talk about how important every match is now moving forward as you try to solidify one of the top seeds in the conference tournament. Talk a little bit about that.
For seeding purposes, I don't know that wins and losses at this point, they obviously matter for seeding, but in terms of where we get seeded in the tournament, it really honestly, it doesn't matter to us. We're not gonna, we're not aiming for that whatever seed to try to get this matchup because it's just so jumbled in the middle. The most important thing for us, and it has been over the last few years here, is playing good volleyball at the end of the year. So we feel like Central Arkansas was a nice start to that. We're looking to maintain that tomorrow, whether we win or lose. We want to be playing really good volleyball. If we play great and we lose, so be it. But I feel like we're now starting to, build and build and build, and we've got 2 weeks here to do that. So that's probably the most important thing over these next 4 matches, is we're going to be challenged in all of them. But if we can maintain a level of play where we're very focused and we're executing the game plan like we did on Thursday, I think we're in a good position once we get to conference tournament to be playing well at that time.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. Best of luck here on Tuesday.
All right, thanks.